Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Open Mic Night live at the ZoomBarDC. We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got Steve Woolwine, Joseph Stegner, Megan Ukoh, Scott Kaplowitz, Warren Hayford, and more. So sit back, relax, have a great time, and Megan's going to kick us off. Take it away, Megan.
Hey, thank you. Welcome. So I have some songs that I'm working through. I'm still practicing. I have a gig coming up, so yeah. It's just some cover songs that I have. The first one would be by Gnarls Barkley. I guess it's pretty popular. I guess it's a fun song that I guess people seem to love in the crowd. So it's called Crazy. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo. There's so much space. But when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. And I hope that you are having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on, how do you, who do you think you are? Ha, 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 bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Probably. My heroes had the heart to live the life out on live. And all I remember is thinking, I want to be like them. Ever since I was little, yeah, it looked like fun. And it's no coincidence I've come. And I can die when I'm done. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Probably.
Yeah.
I see. Thanks, Marie. You get up there dancing.
Awesome.
Who's the half of that duo that's not CeeLo Green?
No, yeah, I don't even know.
Is it Danger Mouse?
Let me Google. Yeah, I've never known.
I'll Google it. I think it's Danger Mouse, but I know it's CeeLo Green as the singer.
Yeah, it's very distinctive voice.
I love that song. And it was perfect timing because somebody's been driving me crazy. So.
Are you welcome? Oh yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Ooh, guess we're all a little crazy sometimes. But yeah, it's just I love that song. I think people can relate to it. Yeah, I have another one. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. I've always loved this. Like, it's one of my favorite bands. I love Foo Fighters, and they have like this. Well, actually, I've heard the acoustic version of it, so I'm gonna kind of do the acoustic version that they have of this song called "Times Like These." Let me fix this real quick. Just kind of go. Change the settings. So that helps.
Yeah, that's better.
It's like too much going on. All right.
It is Danger Mouse, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
This one is Foo Fighters, yeah?
Cool. I'm one with motorway. I'm the road that drives away. Follows you back home. I'm a street light shining. I'm a white light bright, bright, burning all alone. There's times like this, you learn to live again. There's times like this, you give and give and give. Yes, times like this, you learn to love again. Yes, times like this, time and time again. I'm a new day rising. I'm a brand new sky to hang. Stars born tonight. And I'm a little divided. Do I stay or run behind? Leave it all behind. Yes, times like these, you learn to love again. Yes, times like these, you give and give and give. Yes, times like these, you learn to love again. Yes, times like these, time and time again. Yes, times like these, you learn to live again. Yes, times like these, you give and give again. Yes, times like these, you learn to love again. Yes, times like these, time again. Yes, times like these, time again. A little bit of that. That's great. Thank you.
Beautiful voice.
Thank you.
What was that one called?
Times Like These. Yes.
Times Like These?
Yeah, by Foo Fighters.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Thanks. Joseph.
All right. Thank you. Both pieces I'm going to do, I'm just kind of making them up as I go. I scribbled a few things down beforehand, but I'm feeling kind of emotional, so I think I can pull it off. But I don't know which one to do first, the breakup song or the just who I am song. So I'm going to leave it up to you. What would you
Breakup
like?
song.
Breakup here? Okay, here we go. I feel your tears when I hear you cry. It's the hardest thing in life to say goodbye. But we've exhausted all effort to get it right. And baby, you know we can't keep fighting every night. And as hard as it is, we have to part our ways. And I know how much you want us both to stay, but it's over now. It's over now. And we keep on trying and hoping for the best, but we can't fight what's going on inside us. And it's just a shame to keep on trying, but we know is gonna end. Okay, never mind. That's the end of that one. It's the beginning I liked, so I thought I'd give that a try, but nah, I'm gonna have to come back on that one. I thought I could whip that out, but
Beginning, so keep at
I
it.
feel your tears when I hear you cry. It's the hardest thing in life to say goodbye, and it is. So, all right, so let me try this one. See if I can do it. Lord, by your mercy alone I'm alive. Your hand on the steering, humbly I drive. I don't always need to know where the road goes. As long as you're with me, life smells like a rose. I followed the command to love my enemies and always fared out well. Even when the fallen spirit tried to send my body to hell. Gunshot wounds, busted teeth, stitched up scars, and a dent in my head. But that can't stop my spirit from being grateful until you led. So as I pour my heart for you, not knowing what to sing next, I hear the winds and know the times, spirits are quite vexed. And there will come a tempting time to hate and to divide. But we must not forget that we are share a source inside. And we are not what others project, and others are not what we project. So we need to keep that spirit that can detect. And it's only love, it's only love. It's only that feeling of respect from above that helps us be the best we can be. So I wish that all for you to see. I followed the commands to love my enemies and always fared out well. Even when the fallen spirit tried to send my body to hell. Gunshot wounds, busted teeth, stitched up scars, and a dent in my head. But that can't stop my spirit from being grateful until you led. So whatever happens down the road, I know that I'll be fine. So do not worry if you see that it's come my time. For all the heaven I've enjoyed, it'll be some time for hell. But that is where I'll plant the seeds that I know will plant real swell. So anyway, I don't know. I give up. There's another try. I give up. All right, next time.
Yay, Joseph. That was great.
That's a you're too kind, but that's okay. But there's something to work with. I'll go back and listen to that and maybe build on that and make something good. Thanks.
Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Okay. Scott, you want to go next?
Sure. No, sure. We'll try this. I was not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try a cover. We'll see how it goes. You look at the bridge to see if I remember how the bridge goes. Okay, I remember how the bridge goes. It's the same pattern. That's good. Okay, give me 1 second to find these lyrics. Okay. Cool. Does anyone here know Hosier? Megan, you don't know Hosier? Take Me to Church. Do you know Take Me to Church?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Hosier. This is not that song.
Then okay.
Hosier. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
But this is a song by him called Almost Sweet Music. And I found out when I read through the lyrics that almost all of the references in these lyrics, this song is absolutely peppered with references to classic jazz songs. So for anyone who knows classic jazz songs, go wild trying to listen and see what you can pick out. I had to look it up, but I just like it because it has a fun, where does that, here it is. This kind of groove to it. So I'm gonna try this song and see how it goes. I have never played this at a live performance before. This is Almost Sweet Music by Hosier. Outside, burned out from a joyride. She likes to roll here in my ashes and bed. She prayed from the bedside, instead of by starlight. That was my heart, drums that start off night and day. The same kind of music haunts my bedroom. She's almost singing, she's almost you. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. You still my foolish heart. Don't miss on me. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music in the dark. You know what? This is not working. We're gonna start this again. This whole song. I forgot how hard the instrumental to this was because it's 7 plus 10 plus 8 plus 7 or something like that. I'm gonna start this whole song again and we're gonna make it work. Outside, looked out from the joyride. She likes to roll here in my ashes and rain. Played from the bedside, still by starlight. That was my heart, the drums that start off night and day. Same kind of music haunts my bedroom. I'm almost thinking. She's almost you. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Be still my foolish heart. Don't miss on me. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Be still my foolish heart. Don't miss on me. Tell me who and I'll be thanking them. The never lovers of Duke Ellington. Do I owe each kiss to lip and cheek as soft as ship can sing? Let's get lost and let the good times roll. Let the smoke rings from this paper down. Go sweet and thick till every thought of it don't mean a thing. I got some color back I'm almost me again. She's almost you. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Sweet still my foolish heart. Don't miss on me. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Be still my foolish heart. Don't miss on me. I wouldn't know it. 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 Oh, my lyrics went away. Hold on. There's more lyrics. You can edit this part out. Very thought of you and am I blue. Love supreme seems far removed. I get along without you very well. Some other nights. Well, the radio news reader chimes, reporting Russian lullabies. She'll turn to me, awake and ask, is everything alright? And Lord, I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Be still my foolish heart, don't miss on me. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Sweet music foolish heart, don't miss on me. Close enough.
Just kept it going.
That's a
Kept
great
it going under the
song.
break.
What'd you say, Megan?
Now just keeping it going on the break when you had to.
I appreciate you. No, my lyrics page just froze.
uh,
I
Just look at
couldn't
the
scroll
lyrics.
down to the next verse, but no, I think it's a really cool song. I don't know how he plays it and sings it so fluidly, because it's really hard to have this it's hard to play it as is. Like I just plugged it there, but this and sing the chorus at the same time. All right, second one, I'll do an original. Let me adjust my piano a little. Okay, cool. And so I don't know if anyone else is in the Maryland area right now, but it has been pouring here.
There's
So I'm gonna
been
do.
lightning out my window, and right now
Oh.
the sky is like the same color as my shirt. It's like purple and orange.
Would you say that the sky is growing darker and it looks like rain is gonna pour?
No, it's just like this magical sunset. It's like really bright over where in the west. It's really
Okay, because the sky is indeed continuously growing darker here, and rain has already poured, which is why I'm going to do my song called "Running from the Storm." So we're going to do that. When the sky is growing darker and it looks like rain's darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. Will you finally settle down there, or just keep running from the storm? When the flood isn't coming, better think what you should do. When the flood isn't coming, better think what you should do. Better find yourself an anchor before the water swallows you. When the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. When the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. Will you finally settle down there, or just keep running from the storm? You've been running for so long now, you don't know how to slow down. You've been running for so long now, you don't know how to slow down. You can't let that storm find you, 'cause you're scared you're gonna drown. So keep running around and around. Yeah, the storm is getting closer. You got nowhere left to hide. Yeah, the storm is getting closer. You've got nowhere left to hide. You can't run away forever. That's when you gotta weather the weather outside. That's when you decide that when the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. When the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour.
Wow.
You're sounding
Love
really
that
good.
song.
Loved your dance entourage also. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Beautiful. I'll put that on Scott's greatest hits CD. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Scott's greatest
Now, I always like singing that one because I just get to yell at the end.
Scott's greatest.
Now, I always like singing that one because I just get to yell at the end.
Definitely fun.
That one. Yell at the end.
Hang on. I have
Yell at the end.
an echo for some reason. Why am I hearing everything twice? Okay. Yay, Scott. Steve, you want to go next?
Sure, we'll go. Never tried this before, so y'all have to bear with me. Stand in line, marking time, waiting for the welfare dime. 'Cause they can't buy a job. Man in the silk suit hurries by, catches the poor old lady's eyes. Just for fun, says get a job. And that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, but don't you believe them? Hey, little boy, you can't go where the others go, 'cause you don't look like they do. I said, hey, old man, how can you stand to think that way? Did you really think about it before you made the rules? He said, son, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, but don't you believe them? And passed a law in '64, give those who ain't got a little more. but it only goes so far. 'Cause the law don't change the other's mind, and all he sees is the hiring time. Is the line on the colored ball. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change, and that's just the way it is. Oh, but don't you believe them?
Woo! Hey, Steve.
Really nice, Steve.
Beautiful.
Really something for Scott to really play then.
Really nice, Steve.
Steve, do you have your computer speakers on when you're playing? Because it's
To really play then. Really nice.
it's echoing. Do you have your computer speakers on when you're playing? Because it's
To really play.
I don't think so.
echoing. I've just been doing it this whole time for me. I feel like everything sounds like you're doing a round.
So?
I've just been doing it this whole time.
Is it still happening? Everybody? No?
Sorry, I muted everybody. So, okay, Steve, so go ahead and talk.
Still echo?
No. I don't know whose was echoing, but I don't think it was you.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was definitely echoing, but I don't know which one.
Is
I
it
kind of-
me? I don't think it's me.
I don't think it's Scott.
No, Steve, I looked that song up because I hadn't heard it before. But that's Bruce Hornsby.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Anyway,
Sure.
oh,
Should I go ahead?
what? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't tell you a story that you ain't never heard. On how it's gonna be most of the time, most of the time. I can't guide you with poetry and rhyme, poetic words are the meaning of time. And I don't know if these words make sense, simple phrases of mine. But I can tell you what's on my heart and on my mind most of the time, most of the time. I was watching the world outside, it was angry and gray. Nobody had a kind word to say most of the time, most of the time. The thing that stood out the most was the absence of sound. You could hear the quiet all over town most of the time, most of the time. 'Cause 'cause I'm not a thinker of things or a poet of rhymes. Music's been gone now for a long, long time. Most of the time, most of the time. It reminded me when the music had died, and the people you see were angry inside. Most of the time, most of the time. And I'm not a poet or thinker of things, not a performer or singer of songs. It reminds me how different it seems since the music was gone. Most of the time, most of the time. I was watching the world outside. It was angry and gray. No one had a kind word to say. Most of the time, most of the time, most of the time.
Hey, Steve. Who wrote
Steve, is that
that?
what-
The words.
Yeah, I wrote that. That
Oh,
was
I'm sorry.
Wow.
that was kind of like during all the lockdown period and all that. Kind of
Wow.
Really good, man.
sitting in the parking lot on a rainy day, sitting in the truck, just watching the world, man.
Wow. That's another hit song for Steve.
I've never played that here. You don't think?
I think you,
Maybe.
you have played it. You
I might
have,
have played it a couple times, but it might have been long enough, and it also sounds timeless enough that I was like, is this like a Bob Dylan song? I don't know. I found out there is a Bob Dylan song called Most of the Time, but your
Yep.
lyrics for a song called Most of the Time, frankly, I think are better.
That I got lucky. They didn't. When I filed copyright, everything was cool.
Good. Good, good, good. Good for you.
okay. Warren, you're up. Yeah, Scott, there's lots of lightning still around here. I have quite the show for my window in front of me.
Okay, if I flip my camera around, which I think I can, you can just see that it's entirely darkness and dreariness outside. Or, well, you actually just see the reflection of my house, so you can't really see it. But
Wow. Okay.
Can you all
okay.
hear me all right?
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, Steve, song titles can't be copyrighted, just like movie titles and books. So you'll be all right with that. In fact, this one is one I wrote that I named after a song by John Denver. This song's called Rocky Mountain High, but it's just kind of a joke because it's really about a friend of mine when I moved to Texas who moved there looking for work from Colorado, and he found work, but he couldn't find good weed, so we ended up moving back to Colorado. This song's called Rocky Mountain High. I sit here watching TV, drinking wine and sipping whiskey. I still can't get to sleep and I got things to do tomorrow. So I call up my guy and he said, sorry man, it's dry. Said, well damn, it was worth a try, but I just don't know what to do now. I'm on all fours, searching across the floor, looking for a piece of nugget that I didn't see before. And I wish that I could go to town and buy some at the store, but I don't live in Colorado anymore. Ever since I moved to Texas, I've been eating much less Chex Mix. Yeah, my munchies aren't so reckless, and I guess that that's a good thing. But it's harder here to find a bag of sweet and sticky kind, and I'm about to lose my mind if I don't find a bit this evening. On all fours, searching across the floor, looking for a piece of nugget that I didn't see before. You might say I've got a problem, I've got problems, that's for sure, 'cause I don't live in Colorado anymore. That Rocky Mountain high, taking all the scenery. That's why I'm packing up my bags to say goodbye to Lone Star swag and live in Colorado evermore. Now that I've moved back, you know my life is back on track, 'cause I can buy a 20 sack at any time I damn well please. No more waiting around, finding nuggets on the ground. No, I can smoke it by the pound, and it's much easier on my knees. 'Cause I'm no longer on all fours, searching across the floor, looking for a piece of nugget that I didn't see before. If you must go back to Texas, well then I'll show you the door, 'cause I ain't leaving Colorado anymore. I ain't leaving Colorado.
Woo, woo. Yeah, that's a hit.
Thanks, man.
Warren, you know, do you mind if I take that out and put it on the ZoomBarDC Solid Gold, you know, playlist I got on YouTube?
Go for it, dude.
All right, sweet.
The song's called Land of the Fables. I've come a long way from the land of the fables, where they spin golden yarns from the threads of tall tales. And now I stand in this land where the dust fills the air, and my lungs they could breathe, but they know not to dare. Where danger does lurk around every misstep, but where fortune awaits the keen and adept. Pistols, the pens that will journal this tale. And when that dust finally settles, only speed will prevail. Blood will soak the desert sand, paint the borders of this land. Time itself will know who's right. This time I got you in my sights. It's been a few years since I've come to this place, since I've seen your pretty face. Would you even recognize what I've become? Would you still love me if you knew the things I'd done? History's written in the dirt, in the blood stains on my shirt. Takes a desperate kind of man to build a kingdom out of sand. History's written in the dirt, in the blood stains on my shirt. Takes a desperate kind of man to build a kingdom out of sand. Thank you.
Love it. Really
Wow.
nice.
Awesome, Warren. You wrote that one too, didn't you?
Yeah, thank you very much.
I love it. It's got to go on the solid gold hit list as well. It's
Okay.
incredible. I love that song.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
You're
Can you
welcome.
find it on Spotify? Is that on?
Yeah, that one is on Spotify. Yeah.
No.
Wow. Awesome. Okay, well, that's our show, folks. Thanks, everybody, for another great open mic night live at the ZoomBarDC. And
Thanks for hosting.
Thank you.
Yes, thank
Marie-Louise.
you again,
Thanks
Marie-Louise, for making it happen every week.
Yep.
you're
Thank you.
welcome. Thanks,
Good to
Scott.
see
Thanks,
everybody.
Steve. Thanks, Megan.
You're
And
welcome.
You're all
Thank you,
beautiful. Love
everybody.
you all. And
Thanks, guys.
Good night,
thanks,
y'all.
Joseph. Thanks,
Good
Warren.
Good night.
Good night.
Good work.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Take care.